Hey, what's up, guys? Spirited Guy bringing you a post-PO commentary against SirWooper. And this was a great match we had. It was NU, and I brought a new team, and he brought stuff too. So yeah. In terms of the team preview, I have a Persian, which is my scout for the team. Also have Choice Scarfed Haunter, special defensive Lapras, defensive Rapid Spinner Armaldo, defensive Leafeon, and mixed attacker Heatmore. And then on his side, he has what looks to be a standard Rapid Spin defensive Torkoal, a Suuuch, which usually runs Choice Specs or some sort of special set, a Tropius, which could be that annoying Harvest set with Leech Seed. Those are really irritating. He also has a Mawile, which is probably offensive with Sucker Punch, and he also has a sock that is most likely Choice Scarfed, as well as a Floatzel, which could be either Choice Bandit or a Mixed Attacker. So, yeah, stuff and things. I think it'll get started in a second. And if you guys want, you guys can check out Wooper's channel. I'll leave the link in the description below. So, yeah, and let's get started in a second. So, I'm going to lead off with my Persian as he leads off with his Torkoal. So, I make a misclick first turn. What I really wanted to do was taunt him so he wouldn't get up the Stealth Rocks. But that's not going to happen because I didn't taunt. But really what he actually decided to go for was the Will-O-Wisp. And now I went into my Armaldo thinking he'd go for Stealth Rocks so I could spin them away. But I switch out now. I'm not waiting to get burned. And I go into my Heatmore, and he predicts that nicely and goes for Stealth Rocks. And here I go with my Heatmore, and he goes into the Floatzel predicting the Fire move. And I OHKO him, which did surprise me. I didn't know Heatmore had that kind of power. But now I go into my Haunter as he goes for the close combat, and since I'm immune, I know he's probably going to switch out. So I decided to go for the trick, and I get the Citrus Berry off of this Tropius. So I decided to stay in here and just go for a Sludge Bomb and see how much it would do. And it does over half, which is good, as he goes for the Leech Seed. And I probably don't want to stay on Leech Seed. I know he's going to switch on something that probably resists my poison, but I decided to stay in and go for the Hidden Power Ground, predicting the switch in as Viper. And that works out great, because I can 2-hit KO if I wanted to, but I'm thinking he's going to switch, trying to conserve it. So I go back in my lead Persian just to see what he's going to want to do. And he actually goes into his Tropius, so I decided to just go for the Fake Out, in case he wanted to stay in which case I could have 2-hit KO'd him with Return. But he did decide to switch to Torkoal, and now I'm just going to go for the Taunt so I don't get Will-O-Wisped. And I'll be able to U-turn out into my Armaldo and hopefully get off the Rapid Spin. So, I believe on this turn he also goes for the Lava Plume, and luckily for me, I do not get the burn. So yeah, that's awesome. And now I believe I just go for the Stealth Rocks. Or no, I just go for the Rapid Spin as he goes into his Mawile. And I'm not quite sure what this thing's going to want to do to me while it's in here. But I make... Oh, no, not yet. I go into my Leafeon to take the whatever. And he actually goes for the Iron Head, and that's fine. And I just go for the Yawn. So he'd be forced to switch out as he goes for the Ice Punch. And I was a little worried he'd stay in here, and I knew my Leafeon would still be useful. So I decided to go into my Heatmore as he switches out into his Tropius. So he goes for the Toxic on me as I just take him out with the Fire Blast. And I guess he didn't really know how to handle me very well, but he goes in as a Viper thinking he can deal a little bit more damage to me. But what he didn't realize is that I do carry the Sucker Punch. So that's going to be able to take out this Viper. And I'm looking pretty good here with Heatmore. I'm probably going to die to poison soon, yeah. So he goes into his Sock, and I decided to switch out on my Leafeon. And he actually goes for the Stone Edge instead of the Earthquake. Which was what I was predicting, but I guess he predicted the switch in Leafeon, wanted to get a little more damage off. But because it's not 2-hit KO, he is going to switch out into his Torkoal. And I'm just going to go for the Wish, predicting a switch, but he actually just goes for the Will-O-Wisp. And I'm not sure if that was a misplay on his part, but what he really should have done is just gone straight for the Lava Plume, because he does have a chance to burn, and it probably would have KO'd my Leafeon. But now that I have Wish up, I'm going to Wish past to my Haunter to get it back to full, because it seems like it will be useful for this match. So now I just go for the HP Ground to deal some damage to the Torkoal. And I know it's probably going to switch, but I decided I'm just going to keep going for HP Ground because it hits everything that he has remaining neutrally. And he does decide to go into his Sock, so I'm thinking he's probably going to Stone Edge. But I just decided to fire out my Leafeon because I don't need it anymore at this point. So now I'm going to go back into my Persian and scare him out with the Fake Out. I'm just going to go for it because The only thing he has really to take it is a sleeping Torkoal. So now I'm going to U-turn out and go into what's his face? I go into Haunter, right? And I take that free turn of sleep to take advantage of it. So now I just decided to go for the Shadow Ball and take him out. So now he goes into his Mawile, and this thing really is a threat. I have no remaining counter for it. And I decided to get rid of its Life Orb, even though that probably wasn't the best play, because the Sucker Punches will probably wear him down a bit, his Life Orb. So, because he's Life Orb. But now I have to go into my Lapras, take a hit, and go for the Roar so he gets rid of those stats bonuses. And here he over-predicts my switch into something, I'm not quite sure. And I just take him out with the Ice Beam. So yeah, not sure what his thought process was there, but now he's just going to go into his Mawile, and unfortunately for me, I don't have any counters remaining for it, so he's going to be able to kill me off with Iron Head, as I do a little bit of damage with Thunderbolt. But now I'm going to go into my Persian and go for the Fake Out, but unfortunately, another misplay earlier was I gave him the Citrix Berry, so he's going to be able to get more health back, and I just want to go for the Taunt and make sure he doesn't get up a Swords Dance, because then I'm truly swept. But I lose that. Now my last chance is Heatmor. And if I miss the Fire Blast, that's it. I mean, I can't win. So I go for Fire Blast, and I do miss it. So that was a game changer. That play in itself pretty much cost me the match. But he's going to go for the Sucker Punch and finish off my Heatmor, as I'll go into my Armaldo, and he'll take me out with the Iron Head for game. So yeah, that was the game, guys. And if you want, you can check out another battle me and Wooper had on his channel. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace.